Good wonderful morning, everybody. So today I thought I'd show you how I clean the piggy cage. So first I take everything out, all the hideys, the litter tray, food bowls, hay rack. Take everything out. Then I start from the top, take the bedding out, and then I take the bedding out from the rest of it, and I just put it in the box. I like using the box because it stops stuff going everywhere, all the bullets and leftover hay, and it just makes it a lot easier to take outside. And then I shake it all off. I put in new bedding every single week. I've got about 4 weeks worth, 5 weeks worth of bedding, probably 4 weeks worth of bedding. And I don't very rarely use the vacuum. I've got one complaining girl here because she says that nobody's paying attention to her. Probably once every 3 months, I'd say, I get the vacuum out and I vacuum the cage. Usually I just use the pan, the brush and dustpan to do a lot of it. Of course, you got to evict your piggies. This week I clean the cage once a week, and for this week piggies have been evicted into the front lawn. Oh, and there's a piggy on cue. Bella's coming out and say hello. You talking about me? Sweet Bella. So I try and evict them to outside, so they're well away from any of the disturbances. Saying that though, last week it was raining, and I don't always put them outside when it's raining, especially if the cage is going to be sitting on wet grass. I try and avoid that if it's a wet day. And so they were running around here as usual. They usually stick around here. They don't usually go that far when they're running around. Supervised by a big girl, of course, who thinks it's very, very interesting having Amaya and Bella running around the lounge room, because it doesn't happen often. As I say, most of the time they're evicted outside. So I'll get to the next stage and use the dustpan. So now the cage is mopped down. Now the bedding I use is just throw covers, towels, hand towels, bath mats, anything that's old I use. And of course it's not fitted or anything like that to the cage, so you always get mess and everything like that. The main use I use for the purpose I use the bedding for is make it more comfortable for them, for their feet, because they can get red feet, I've been told, because they're so low and they crawl around everywhere. But also it absorbs all the moisture from their pee, and these guys pee a lot. So as you can see, they also aim, and they can actually overshoot the bedding. Hence why the core flute, even though it's actually supposed to be up like that, because that's actually a fitted core flute, that pink one, so it's supposed to have edges. The rest does not have edges because it's just a core flute I got at the hardware store and made it fit. Hence why it's 2 sheets, because that was the largest they had. They didn't have any of this 6-foot sheet. And I've just left the edge flat, and the reason why I've left the edge flat, because most people wouldn't want to do that. They'd want it folded up, or something like that, is because I didn't want to have to muck around putting perspex around, because perspex was very, very expensive, probably still is very expensive in today's market, because I want to see the piggies. So when I'm on the lounge, I want to be able to watch the piggies and watch piggy TV and watch them running around. So I left this at full length to catch any accidents like that. It's overhangs a little bit, as you can see. The table is only a picnic table, so it's actually about half the length of what this core flute is. So I've put a sign, metal sign, on top of the picnic table